Each other's ear don't make a difference.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, we're on. I'm Nikki,
And I'm Latonya.
and we're back for another episode of Sisters Without Filters.
Whoop whoop.
How are you?
Really? I am just getting over. What do you think? Take a guess. Yeah. Thank the Lord. It has many names. We don't really know what it is, really, but yeah, a cold. That's what we
Yeah.
call it.
Uh-huh. COVID.
COVID. Yeah.
COVID.
It sucks. It's still around, like they said, but so is the common cold, and so was the flu.
And
And
RSV.
all the other things have been around and around and around. So you just got to take care of yourself and build your immune system. Keep that strong. I think that's the main thing, because thank the Lord it was mild. I had like aches and pains, like body chills and stuff, but that was about the worst of it. And that was for like every bit of like 30 hours. That sounds kind of bad, but after that I was good. And thankful. Here we are. 7 whatever amount of days later, I don't know, but I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm here another day. Blessed and highly favored.
Yes, ma'am.
That's about it. I don't got nothing else going on. Did you watch Crooklyn?
No, of course. I just said that I was like getting my shit together. So nope, I didn't watch that. I actually sat on the couch once I started to feel better and I caught up on Manifest. I like shit like that. I don't know. It's a little fairy tale-ish, but like supernatural, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, that's what I did.
I watched 2. How many seasons is it? I
This
know I watched the first one.
This is on the 4th. This just came out this year.
Okay, so I know. I seen the first season. I think I watched the second season, and then I haven't seen it since.
Yeah, I watched the whole 3rd season on Friday.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's good.
I mean, I liked it.
I have to catch up.
Yep. I don't know anything else that's really good. I was going to watch Wednesday. Xavier said it was good. He watched the whole thing.
So they're saying Wednesday's really good. Denasia liked Wednesday. She watched it. I have watched 2 episodes, I believe. I don't know, maybe I just haven't had time to focus on it. So I watched like 2 episodes of that. I'm gonna try to finish watching it. I started watching just anything. I think I got Peacock because it was on sale for Black Friday. And I think that they put the new releases that suck on there. So I watched The Beast, which is Idris Elba.
Oh, yeah,
And he goes to Africa with his 2 daughters.
Yeah.
And there's like killer lion or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen you thought it was stupid. I watched a little tiny snippet of it and then it stopped working on my little Fire Stick joint.
Oh, I watched maybe about 20 minutes and then I just had it playing in the background. That was bad. I watched The Silent Twins, which also said it was in theaters. Never heard of it before. That was strange, really strange. I only watched it because it was so weird that I wanted to see like what's this about, like what's going on, what's happening next. So I watched the whole movie to find out that it was a true story.
Really?
Yeah, it was these 2 Black girls and they didn't talk to anybody. They only communicated with each other. And they like mostly stayed to themselves and stayed in their room and stuff like that and played with like little dolls that they made up, and they wanted to be writers, and one of them was better than the other, just long story short. And so they decided that they needed like a love interest. So it was weird. They fixated on this guy.
Were they actually twins or sisters?
Yes, they were sisters. And they came from the Caribbeans and they moved to like England or something. And they were like the only Black kids in the school and stuff, and they were bullied and spit on and everything. And because they didn't talk, they were just strange acting. And so they found this love interest, this white guy that they chose, that they wanted to learn about for their stories that they were writing, because they wanted to be published and be famous or whatever. And it was just weird. They both they started like sniffing some kind of chemical. They would put it on a rag and put it up to their face and sniff it, and they would get high. And they were smoking cigarettes and all this stuff with the guys.
Mhm.
And then both sisters had sex with the guy. One had him one night, and then like days later, the other one had him. And they sat there while the other one had sex with the guy.
Watch.
They didn't. I don't know if they necessarily watched, but they were there.
Mhm.
And they just started doing crazy stuff, and so they ended up getting locked up because they started vandalizing stuff. They started being real bad. The one sister had more control over the other sister. Like
Mhm.
they took turns eating. One would eat one day, the next day the other one would eat. They wouldn't both eat. They took turns eating. Really strange shit.
Yeah, that's strange as a motherfucker. So I'm not gonna eat today. You're gonna eat today?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they got like in all this trouble. They kept getting kicked out of their schools and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then they started doing some reckless stuff. They burnt up a place and everything. So they went to they didn't go to jail, but they sent them to like a crazy place or whatever. And they stayed in the crazy place, and um they started fighting and stuff. One of them got separated. The one that was the bad influence, she got separated from the other one.
Mhm.
So she didn't eat at all the whole entire time. She was like in the hole, I guess. So when they finally got free, the sister died on the way home. The bad influence, she
Mhm.
died on the way home. So it was like her way of setting her free.
Mhm.
I think she starved herself to death. I don't know, but the lady is still alive. The one sister's still living because I had to look it up after.
So that's all she the other one died, another one got set free, and then she lived a normal life?
Yeah.
That's the end of the
She was
story?
like a dancer. So it could have been good because the one of the characters was actually from Black Panther.
Mhm.
Like the little what is she? She is Black Panther now, I think. I don't know. I didn't watch the new one.
Oh, the sister?
Erie Siri
That
Siri.
was the sister.
Yeah. She was the main one of the main characters.
Oh, okay.
So
I
I
like
feel
her.
like it would have been a better movie if it was produced better or whatever.
Mhm.
It was just so strange. And I know I'm babbling on about some weird shit.
You are.
It was just weird. And then
And what was it called?
the Silent Twins.
Okay, if you guys want to hear about or go
Don't
see.
watch it. It
I
was
mean,
dumb.
shit, she
I told
didn't
you
do
the
a good job at explaining.
I
It
told you the whole
sounded
movie.
interesting. I was like, yeah, literally, you told the whole movie, and that
Yeah.
took you a whole lot of time to tell it.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, like a
The
motherfucker.
whole movie.
But you know what? I was like sitting over here, like, I was hanging on,
Yeah,
and then,
well.
damn, that was the end.
Yeah, she died on the way home.
But you know what I watched finally? I actually, since you want to talk about movies, I watched The Woman King, and it was
Oh,
awesome. I loved it. I thought it was pretty damn
I
good.
heard that was
It
good.
could have been produced a little bit better.
Mhm.
I don't know, because I liked it.
Mhm.
Um, freaking Viola Davis, she is a beast. Like, she is really good.
She
Every
is.
role that she plays, she masters that shit. Like,
Mhm.
I really enjoyed that movie. I thought it was awesome. I would definitely give it like 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up.
Two thumbs
2 thumbs up.
out of what?
2 thumbs up. It's not
Oh.
fucking nothing out of nothing. It's just
Two
2
thumbs
thumbs
up.
up.
Okay.
Like
Two thumbs up. My bad.
2 thumbs up, just like I like Black Panther. We went to see
Mhm.
that. That was 2 thumbs up.
Mhm.
And what's coming out next? Avatar. I can't wait to see that. I loved the first one. Sometimes when you redo it or you do a second one, it's not always as good,
Yeah.
but I am down to go see it.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
I watched some other stuff too, but I can't remember what they were. I've watched so many things lately, and most of them were 1.5 stars, maybe. So,
Wow. So that's like a half a thumb up or a pinky
mm,
fingernail down.
a thumb and a half a pinky, maybe.
Okay.
So it's not even. I can't even remember.
Well, it's not important.
It's really not important. Um,
On to the next.
really not important.
Mm, 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 mm,
So
mm, 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 mm.
anyway, new today, old tomorrow.
Yep.
Brittany Griner's free.
Woo woo.
She's free. That's great news.
Yeah.
She was locked up since February. I seen a picture. They shaved off her dreads.
At first, I didn't know who it was because she looked like a grown boy.
Yeah, she did.
Like a actual, she really did, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
And she sounded how I didn't think she was going to sound either. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, she was freed in exchange for that Russian arms dealer.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I I have a lot of thoughts about that.
Mm-hmm.
Just being honest, like 100%, and that's what the fuck it is. Like we're gonna talk about that shit. I feel like that's crazy. That's a irrational move. You know, she's a woman. Yes, she's American. And yes, she doesn't deserve to be treated like that. But no, yo ass shouldn't have been in no foreign fucking nowhere with no goddamn weed pen. I'm sorry. You should have been smarter. Come on now. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. I've been in trouble for weed pens in United States. Like you think that you're going to be a American in hostile times.
And they're just gonna let you walk free.
I mean, they definitely overdid it, but come
Yeah.
on.
But
And
that's
the United States negotiated with a freaking
dangerous
I
person.
mean, a dangerous, super dangerous person, and you just let him free. So now what y'all think? Like, oh yeah, that was a fair exchange. Everything's just good now.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
okay. So what's gonna happen next? Like that's always the thing, right? What's gonna happen next? Everybody's cheering. Oh, they're so happy that she's out. Yeah, I'm happy too. You know, but what's gonna happen now? We ain't had no say. Y'all should have had me vote. I was gonna say nah.
Well, who
I'm sorry
knows?
because I was taught sometimes you can't save everybody. And sometimes one person has to sacrifice for the greater good. In
Right.
that case, I hope it doesn't come back and bite us.
I hope not.
Okay.
So we'll just sit back and see what happens.
Yes.
But, I'm sure her family is happy.
Of course.
Her fans are happy to have her home for the holidays. I know it must have been torture.
It's basketball season. Did she get right back on the court?
I would think she would take a break.
She's had a break. She's been locked up since February.
No
I
damn
mean, I'm
break.
not. I'm pretty sure them legs is ready to do some running. She's good.
Yeah, well, we'll see. So, alrighty then. Anything else you want to say about that?
No, nothing. Girl, get out there. I'm gonna be looking for you now on the
Mm-hmm.
courts.
Yeah, that's good. That's great news.
Yep.
Um, Trump and Candace Owens, of course, had a lot of things to say about her being released.
Mm.
Just like you said, like I mean, I'm not really going to get into what they were saying, but
But if you know Trump
Trump
and you
did
know
say that it was
Candace
stupid.
Owens, I mean,
He said it was dumb. He said it was stupid.
he wouldn't have got her back.
Uh-uh.
Excuse me, I was stuttering and shit.
He said it was an
He
embarrassment.
he of course he would have left her ass over there
Yeah. The Merchant of Death. Why would you exchange somebody
for a
called
WNBA
the
player.
Merchant of Death? That sounds real scary. The Merchant of Death.
Yeah, it's like a teddy bear with the grizzly bear. That's what you want to do.
I guess so. That's what's
Mm-mm-mm.
done. It's done.
Yep,
So
when it's done, it's done.
she's home.
Okay,
So
let's just.
that's good. So in Black Excellence, we have Jalen Smith. He's barely out of high school and he's already made history. You know why?
No, why?
He is an 18-year-old and he is the youngest black mayor in the United States after
Yeah,
residents of a small Arkansas town elected him. Now, I think it was only maybe like 2,000 residents and everybody didn't vote, but still, he won.
yeah, but that doesn't matter. He's
He
still
won.
18. He's still black, and he's still the first.
Right.
Bam.
Right. The first 18 years old gets to run this small town. 218 votes to 139 for the other opponent. So that's cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Hmm.
Congratulations to you, young man. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna have to
cool.
go visit that town.
And do what?
I
Just
don't know.
say hi to him?
No, well, probably directly. Shit, it's only that many residents.
Right. Do they even have a stoplight?
I mean,
Maybe one.
Malachi's people is from over there.
I don't think they're from that town.
No, they're not from that town, but I'm just saying it's pretty cool still.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I was a little far off, but
Right.
shit.
I don't know. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
That's awesome for him. It's a first.
Okay.
So that's awesome. And congrats are also in order for Kiki Palmer.
Do you love me? I
She
threw you
announced
off.
on SNL that she's having a baby.
And I've been seeing cute videos that that she's been doing
Hmm.
like since she's announced it. She is so cute too. And I
Hmm.
like Kiki Palmer. I think that
Yeah.
she's pretty awesome.
Yeah, because we watched her grow up. So
Mhm.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um, so from black excellence to black disgrace.
Oh gosh. Why would it depends on whose point of view it is.
Okay, well, my point of view, this is sick and disgusting. He should have gone. My whole thing is he should have gone to prison years ago when that sex tape came out and he was pissing on that girl, that young girl, R. Kelly. I'm talking about R. Kelly,
Duh. I mean, did he need no
the
introduction?
Pied Piper.
He
His
was
ass,
Pod Piper my ass.
like he was so lucky to have gotten away for all these years. All these years. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's hard. So at first, when all this shit was like going down, I try to like not listen to him. But
I
then
don't.
there's still a few songs that, you really, I just really do still listen to every once in a while if they pop up.
I don't.
So I'm not completely against his music.
Well, his music
But
is great.
when you think about a lot of the songs now, it makes you more disturbed because you like, what?
Right.
Feeling on her booty?
We're older now.
Whose booty are you feeling on?
When we were
Not a little
younger, we didn't
girl.
know.
But that has blame to be placed everywhere, this where, that where, the parents and blah, blah, blah. Yes, he was wrong because at the end of the day, you're wrong. Especially if you got kids, you know better. You don't want nobody to do that to your kids. Fuck it. You don't even have to have kids. You're a grown ass man and you know that that's wrong. But when you're sick
You're sick.
and that's what you want and you actually are like wanting that, yeah, something wrong with you.
Right.
Yeah, so
Well,
then why didn't he get help instead of going to jail a long time ago? Why are we so quick to put people in jail?
they didn't
You
do
don't be
anything.
you don't be, huh?
They didn't do anything. They didn't lock him up or
Well,
get him
now
help.
they locked him up because you wait until a motherfucker kills somebody or just repeats the same offense over and over again. How about when they're sick and they're portraying sick traits and doing sick ass shit? Put their ass in a goddamn lab somewhere and run tests on their brain. Like they ain't no good for nothing else if they child perverts. But like even other sicknesses, like people are out here killing at an all-time high. I don't know if it's something in the air or it's something in the vaccines or I
COVID
mean
did it. I don't
a
know.
lot of shit. Like no bullshit.
There's a
It's
lot of
it's
stuff.
heightened and it's horrible as hell.
Yeah.
So the people don't keep on throwing them and locking them up. They don't have rights once you lock them
They
up
need help.
anyways. Give them help.
They need help. They do.
Like we've been saying that a whole lot. I really do. I'm advocating for like getting people help when they need it.
Prison's
Okay.
not helping you.
Prison don't fucking help all the time. Some people, they need a timeout and they get a little break and they fucking figure out what they did wrong or they learn from their mistakes. That is a very few. But
Hmm.
the other ones that you lock up and throw away the key, they're not getting the fucking help that they need
They're not.
at all. And if they can get out, their ass is going to do the shit over and over again
They
because you don't
are.
show them nothing extra. All this fucking tax dollars. I mean, prisons are billions and billions of dollars. They making bread.
Just to have them
And
sitting there and rot. They're not getting any help.
it's
They're
horrible.
not getting any trades. They're not doing nothing.
It's
They're just sitting
horrible.
there. And when they come out, they do the same thing because they still have that same sick mind. They just
Yeah.
weren't able to do what they were doing. But anyway, I was talking about R. Kelly to
Sorry.
say that
Sorry.
he dropped a surprise album from prison.
Yeah.
I Admit It on December 9th. I Admit It. It's like I Admit It part 1, part 2, part 3. And he also has 13 songs on the album. Um like I don't know. I just know that streaming services like Spotify, Apple Music, and Tidal removed it from
Really.
their platforms. Yes. I mean, why would you?
Somebody gonna have them lyrics pop up.
You
I
know,
admit
people
it.
heard it, and you know, people recorded it.
What is he admitting to?
What he did.
What exactly was
Okay,
it?
so let's see some lyrics off of I Admit It Part 2. He has a message for anyone criticizing him for being attracted to both older and younger ladies. I admit I fucked with all the ladies. That's both older and young ladies. But tell me how they call it pedophilia because of the shit. That's crazy. You may have your opinions, entitled to your opinions, but am I really supposed to go to jail or lose my career because of your opinions?
That sounds horrible. Maybe because you're talking it. But
Okay,
once
so
he
sing it.
sings it to the bitches, they be like,
I admit it. I fucked with all the ladies. That's both older and young ladies. I know.
that kind of sounds, you got to do it
But
with an R.
tell me
Do it with an R. Kelly spin.
how they call it
Yeah.
pedophilia. Because that shit's crazy. No, fuck that.
Yeah, you tried, but
Fuck that.
we get the point. We definitely get the point. You did that. You did that.
Okay, right. I know. I'm gonna get me a recording contract. I
Y'all pick
know.
her up
I
now.
know.
Hey.
Singing my heart out. Yeah, right. Anyway, let's see. Another one. Bill Crosby. Puddin' Pop Man.
Pudding Pop Man.
Puddin' Pop Man. He's old.
Yeah.
He's like 85 years old. Women are still coming for him.
You know why? Because he still got money.
Yeah. And one of the ladies that has spoke up, she also appeared on an episode of The Cosby Show back in 1992. She claims that she was assaulted by Bill on a handful of occasions. During one particular incident, she says she was drugged by a Pennsylvania-born star before being raped. And when she woke up in the middle of the altercation, Bill allegedly shuffled her with the use of a pillow. Huh?
Shuffled her where?
I don't know. Is it supposed to be suffocated, or maybe he hit her with the pillow? I don't fucking know. But anyway, he got people coming out the woodwork. He's 85 years old. I mean, I don't. They can't get nothing else from him. What is he gonna do? Just rot for the remainder couple of years that he has left?
No, you know what? You take somebody's fucking name, you tarnish that shit, you take everything that they got, and you make them feel low. He must have fucked somebody over a long time ago that is feeling some type of way. They loving this right now. I don't know if he did it or he did not. There's a lot of things that has happened over the years. Some things that were swept under the rug. I believe that. I mean, should he go to jail now for it? I mean, I guess you still got to be held accountable for your
Right.
crimes if you did it, because look at that. Listen to this. And I don't even have this up. I just seen this, so don't quote me or anything, but the lady with the Emmett Till thing, like, she's old as hell, right? And they don't want her to go be charged for what she did.
Of
And
course not.
they are freaking protesting against it and all that shit. So I'm not comparing the two, but I'm just fucking saying, I mean,
she fucking had that boy killed.
should go.
She's white.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. You're white,
they're
and
protesting
that
it.
shit happened that long ago. But now they want to bring it up, and they fighting. Oh, she don't need to go, whatever the case may be. They're doing the same
putting
shit.
her in jail.
Yeah, they're not putting her in jail, so his ass ain't going back to jail either. That's what I would argue if I was his lawyer. Point blank. If she ain't going to jail, I ain't going to jail either. Fuck that.
And they're gonna laugh and put the handcuffs on his ass and take him straight.
Gosh, the justice system. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry. The justice system is fucked. It's fucked
They're gonna
backwards.
laugh and take him straight there.
Yeah, damn.
Do not pass go.
Do not pass go.
Do not collect your $200 because your ass is going back to the slammer.
That's why y'all got to do your best to stay on the right side of that motherfucking law. Or if not, you better be clever and sneaky enough to stay under they fucking out they way. Because they don't play rare. They don't play fair. Right. Anyways, on to the next.
Moving on
to the next.
Remember, we were talking about the Chrisleys, those white people that come on TV, and neither one of us really watched the show, but we seen maybe like one episode or whatever. And we were talking about the little biracial girl. So they put out a statement. Todd and Julie Chrisley spoke out regarding the custody of their 10-year-old granddaughter. So it's their granddaughter, Chloe, in an IG post. Back in 2016, they adopted Chloe after her biological mom, Angela Johnson, got arrested and gave up all parental rights to the Chrisleys. According to the family's attorney, Johnson hasn't been in contact with Chloe for years. During a conversation with TMZ, Johnson said she is trying to regain custody of Chloe and is in the process of getting some legal papers filed to get Chloe back home. Um, the Chrisleys are going to prison in a combination of 19 years. What do you feel about that? Should she go back with her mom, or should she just stay with other family members of the Chrisleys?
How old is the little girl?
10.
And her mom has not had her since she's been a baby?
They just said years. They didn't say exactly how long. Well, so she gave her. So just do the math, because back in 2016 they adopted her.
Okay, well, 2016,
So she was,
so 6 years ago.
yeah. So she was little.
My little 4-year-old.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I mean, that to me, that does make a difference,
Mhm.
about how old she was and how many years they've had her.
Mhm.
If the mom has not had any contact with her in 6 years, that's a very long time, but I'm pretty sure there's more to the story. There's always more to the story, right? Like, if she has been on, whatever bender, or she just hasn't been in the position to take care of a child, then that's always the mother. Of course, she should get a chance, but sometimes that's not best. I'm just going to say that. So, do I think that she should try? Yes. If that's the mother and you want your child back, no matter what you see, I mean, she can't be no worse.
Right, they're going to prison.
They're going to prison, just, for doing some whole other type of shit. But who knows, what type of mental state she's in, or that she has been in for years. And
And
that's
she
why she
might
hasn't
be
had her
better
child.
now, you
Yeah.
know?
I think that a mom deserves a chance. I do. I think that any parent that is willing to be there for their child, that they should be allowed the opportunity.
Right. Yeah, I think so too. And then in other news, Celine Dion has
Oh.
been diagnosed with incurable stiff person syndrome,
Mhm.
SPS, which is sad. Do you
There's
know
so many different
do you know what that
things.
is?
I mean,
It's rare.
it's like a tense muscle type of thing. Your
Yeah, so it's
muscles.
like stiff muscles in the arms, the legs, the torso. You can also have sensitivity to noise, touch, and emotional distress, which can set off muscle spasms. Over time, people with SPS may develop abnormal, often hunched over postures. Some people um, may be too disabled to walk or move. So
Mm.
pretty much it's crippling.
Yeah.
And she can't, she's not gonna be able to do anything else.
Well, that's sad.
It is.
Oops.
Very sad.
Yep.
Very sad. So, um, you want to talk about the crazies for a little while?
Yeah, we can go do
It's
that.
always crazies. It's
Uh,
always something happening that's crazy. Um,
Goodness.
first, I want to say something real quick about something that happened crazy this week. Local news. Did you see the black guy that shot and killed the clerk at the Dash in
Yeah.
White Oak?
Yep, I did. Fucking
And
nuts.
he lived across the street.
Yeah.
And when they went there to go arrest him, he had the corpse of his pregnant 8 month
8
old,
month baby mom. She
eight
was
month
pregnant.
pregnant, yeah,
I
baby mama
know.
in the apartment
So
for a month.
baby in, oh, it didn't say how long. When I looked last time, it just said that, like, advanced stages of decompose.
A month.
What the
So
hell?
he's sitting there with her rotting
And neighbors
corpse
didn't smell
for
shit.
a month. Well, it's, over there, it's probably all kinds of different smells.
That's a
There's a lot
different
of, I
smell.
know, but there's a lot of different ethnicities there, and it might have been like a lot of different stuff, and maybe people just don't care and don't want to be nosy.
Shit, that shit smells like something I can
It
only
has it,
imagine.
and how sick are you that you sat in there for a month like that?
Didn't we just talk about people that are
They're
sick like
sick, and
that?
I think maybe he might have did that to that gas station worker because he wanted to be caught. Maybe he wanted to go to prison now. Maybe he can't live with himself no more. You sat in that apartment for a month. You're going to jail for killing 3 people.
Yeah,
That shit is sick.
that's crazy
That
as
shit is
hell.
so sick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's so scary out here. It makes me not even want to leave out the front door.
Yeah,
It is so scary. It doesn't matter where you go, to the grocery store, to get gas, sitting in your house watching TV, taking a walk down the street, riding a bus. It don't matter. Being at work,
right.
you don't know what's going to make somebody snap. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. But that was just local stuff. And it makes you wonder, like, where was her family? Did he have her isolated from people?
Right.
Nobody missed her or wondered where she was for a whole month?
I mean, it's definitely possible. I've came across girls, that they don't really got.
I don't know. I'm sorry to cut you off for a second, but I feel like we should call this segment when we talk about this type of crap. I don't know, psycho segment. Um, what?
Oh gosh, okay,
What
you
should we
guys
call
can help
that?
us narrow down a
Psycho
name.
segment.
I like
Um,
psycho segment.
crazy, deranged,
Crazies.
uh,
Uh
sick, twisted.
no, crazy motherfuckers. Just crazy motherfuckers or crazy shit people do. Or these niggas need help.
Because
Let's name it that.
this is every day. Like,
These niggas need help.
okay,
Okay.
well that's that segment then.
Every time.
Every time.
These niggas need
And
help.
when it's sick shit like this. Did you want to say you were in the middle of saying something else about the female
No,
and the
I was just
baby?
saying that there's, it's definitely possible that she wasn't missed by others because I've, in my young years and definitely like being a young adult, having my own place, I've had quite a few girls that have stayed at the house. They didn't have no family that was looking for them. Not
Mhm.
like underage girls, you know what I'm saying? Because no, I wasn't doing no R. Kelly shit.
They just weren't missed.
They just weren't missed, and that's hard because I know my mom, she was not, you wasn't gonna go days and days and days. She was gonna be fucking looking for you.
Right.
So yeah, that's sad though. Rest in peace, baby girl, and the baby too.
Yeah.
So, um, what was it called again?
I forgot that fast. Something something niggas. I don't know.
These
What did you
niggas is
say?
crazy.
Okay. You might want to write that down because I'm not gonna remember next time.
These niggas is
Short
crazy.
term memory.
Definitely short term. Damn, and you don't even smoke.
I know.
I do.
So the next crazy that we have is a former 28-year-old Virginia police officer. Mind you, he only worked for the police agency from 2021 to 2022, so it was really short lived.
His ass was crazy.
His name is Austin Edwards. Allegedly catfished a 15-year-old girl online before traveling to her home in Riverside, California. So he went all the way across the country and killed her family.
Yeah.
According to the police, they believed Edward was pretending to be a teenager. After Edwards developed a relationship with the girl online, police believe he drove from VA to Cali, parked in a neighbor's driveway, went to the girl's home, and killed her family. Edwards then allegedly took the teen and drove away. The girl since has been rescued. Before the rescue, Edwards um, killed the girl's family members and set the house on fire.
Mm-mm-mm.
Several hours after the authorities spotted Edwards driving with the teen, he then led the deputies on a chase and fired shots at them and lost control of his car and drove off the road.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so sorry, you're a grown ass fucking idiot. You do all of that. And they said, well, from what I read, it's not like he got to be with the girl for that long and he got to sleep with her, got to do
No,
anything like
nothing.
that. So you're that sick. You didn't get no ass or you didn't get nothing out of it,
But
but
conversation.
in the conversation was forced, I'm sure.
Well, no, because she was probably talking to him because she
I'm
thought he was a
talking
boy.
about once he got there and
Well,
killed her
yeah.
damn family.
Yeah,
He
I'm,
didn't
I'm just
he didn't
saying,
get no end prize. She was
no.
scared as fuck.
Right. He didn't get nothing. All he did was get conversation over the internet
He's fucking sick.
or
They
the
need to do
phone or
something with
whatever.
sickos like that. That's some sick
Yeah.
ass shit.
So he
Like,
drove off the road. He was pointing a gun at the sheriff's helicopter. Deputies then fired back, and Edwards was declared dead. So there's his help, and the girl wasn't hurt.
thank goodness.
Right, but
So
her
you did
family's
all of
gone.
that, and her family's gone, and you're gone, and
Yeah.
you're dumb.
Yep. 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 And other sick news was this the third sick news? No, we had R. Kelly, Bill Crosby. So what's this? The fifth sick news report?
Too many.
Um, a part-time Uber driver, Yolanda Dillon, was stabbed to death in her vehicle by a male passenger, Brandon Jacobs, who woke up and decided to kill someone and uploaded the dying victim to his Facebook account.
What?
The police were able to track him down by contacting Uber and arrested Jacobs in his room at the Travelodge Inn. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm so confused.
Sick
So
as
he
fuck.
woke up
Yes.
and decided to kill someone
Yep.
just so he just riding in her car,
Mhm.
sleep, and just woke up and just killed her for no reason.
Yeah.
What?
He decided to kill her.
What?
Yep. For no reason.
Oh my yeah, no. What?
Yeah.
I don't wrap my head around shit like that.
Mhm.
Cuz that's just too.
Well, it doesn't make sense because we're not sick in the head.
Yeah, but even in a state, it does not make sense. For what? There had to be a reason. When you ask these people, really, what was the reason? That
Because they wanted to.
y'all motherfuckers.
Because they wanted to.
Okay.
Maybe something told him in his head, kill,
Right.
kill,
Okay.
kill.
If that
I
was
don't
the
know.
case, but what? Yo ass is sick. Okay. These niggas is crazy.
Yeah, rest in peace to that lady.
Yes.
And rest in peace to all the other people that we've talked about that lost their life so far. Goodness. So this is crazy. There's no killings, but it's just crazy. Florida, of course, all the crazies are in Florida. Police in Florida said a man went on a deranged rampage and had sex with dogs in front of families and destroyed a church nativity scene while attempting to escape. He was 36-year-old Chad Mason. He's accused of going on a sick crime spree while walking a friend's Labradoodle in a quiet neighborhood of Clearwater. He started having sex with the dog in front of several onlookers, including a child. When confronted, he ran towards a nearby church where he smashed several potted plants and toppled a Christmas scene. Police said when he was confronted by someone at an apartment complex there, he ran from the scene and began to wreak havoc in the surrounding area.
Okay.
And he also attempted to steal a car before destroying a mailbox, and he was arrested. The witness is called 911. He's been charged with multiple criminal crimes, included indecent exposure and criminal mischief at a place of worship. Does he get charged with rape?
I mean, he should have. Isn't you said he was raping several animals, right?
He raped a dog. He should get charged with rape, right?
He raped a dog.
Not just indecent exposure, rape.
He raped a dog. You know they gonna fry his ass. He might get life. You can't do that. Raping a dog, you're definitely sick. The fuck is wrong with you? You're gonna rape a dog. Nigga, go sit down somewhere.
In front of people.
In front of people.
He was really
Something
crazy.
really told him, fuck. So all he could do was grab a dog and shove your dick on that.
Ew.
You're gross. Sorry, guys.
Poor dog.
That just disgusted me. I'm so grossed out with that.
And the kid seen that.
Oh my God. They're scarred for life. And the dog was probably howling. Oh my gosh. I'm so disgusted. You know what? Oh my gosh. Somebody should have shot his ass.
Oh my God.
They should have shot him because if you did that shit in front of my kids, I'm beating the fuck out of you. Are you stupid? That's gross. Because kids naturally, you know, sex is something that's going to happen. So kids might stumble across that. But you're not going to stumble across a grown man having sex with no fucking dog. What kind of dog was it?
A Labradoodle.
Oh, the little small ones?
A Labradoodle.
Or no, a Labradoodle is a small
half
one.
poodle and half
Oh,
lab.
yeah, it's not a Labrador.
No, a Labradoodle.
Oh, yeah, that's small. Yeah, that's gross. Either way, if it was a big dog, small dog, any type of fucking dog, that's the off limits. That's bestiality, right? So he should be charged with that. There is some type of crime.
Watch your dogs.
They should give him the same kind of charges they gave Mike Vick.
Watch your dogs.
Right? They gave Mike Vick some type of charges, not for fucking the dogs,
Right.
but they try to lock him up forever.
He should be locked up.
Oh man, I'm
Took
getting
that dog's
a call.
innocence.
I can't answer this right now.
Who's calling?
Marlena.
Oh gosh, go ahead and answer.
Answer?
Answer.
No,
Tell her.
she at the phone. I missed
back.
it. No, I'm not gonna call her back right now in the middle of our show.
You can.
She will hear this one day. So no.
If she even fucking listens.
Yeah.
We don't got nobody that listens.
That's not true.
Y'all are whack. Anyway,
thank you for the ones that do listen.
I know, thank you.
We're not talking about y'all being whack.
We're not talking about y'all, but you could have let her answer.
I didn't
answered and tell her about the dog that was fucked and see what she had to say.
It depends on what type of mood she's in. She wants to talk about Christmas shopping right now. The thing was, I didn't see it because my
Oh, well,
phone's
that
on
was what we were going
silent.
to talk about today: Christmas shopping and how much you spend. You could have talked to her. Tell her you'll call her back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
She could discuss how much she's spending, right?
Okay.
Okay, tell her you'll call her back in about 10 minutes or so. So a cult leader in Arizona has been accused of marrying up to 20 women and girls as young as 9,
Wow.
including his own daughter. You've got to be fucking sick.
But marrying them and doing what with them doesn't mean
What do you think that he's
necessarily
doing with
mean that
them?
he's sleeping with them.
Of course,
It does
they
not
do.
necessarily
They
mean
do
that.
because they want to reproduce.
With your own child?
Yes.
With a 9-year-old?
Yes.
You're sick.
Yes. Samuel Bateman, 46. You're fucking sick.
And is he white or black?
What do you think?
I'm just
Was
fucking
the leader of
asking.
a small group of polygamous Mormons.
And the women, they allow it.
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Known as the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
And you say, okay, you want my young daughter? Okay.
Yes, they're brainwashed.
Mm-mm.
In 2019, Bateman allegedly began to proclaim he was a prophet and declared his purpose was to marry his own daughter, according to an FBI advocate seen by the Salt Lake Tribune.
Well, they got his ass, right?
Yeah, and one shocking detail that was listed in the document, Bateman allegedly ordered 3 male followers to have sex with his daughters, one of whom was just 12, while he watched. Sick.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. I don't even know what else to say. It's disturbing.
It's definitely disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas is crazy.
mm. I don't know. Do you know Van Jones? I don't really know Van Jones, but I know that he apologizes to the Jewish community for the silence of our community, allowing an African American icon praising Hitler and Nazis, and we act like we don't know where that hatred came from. But he says the silence is over. And of course he's talking about Kanye.
Of course. I mean,
but he apologizes for his anti-Semitic comments, but you can't apologize for your community. You're apologizing for yourself.
right.
You can't apologize for us. I don't have no hatred towards anybody, but you can't apologize for people.
Right.
You don't know how everyone feels.
Right, like let it go. That's pretty much what he's saying. I apologize. Just shut up. I don't want to hear about it anymore.
Right, like what makes you think that are you that important?
Right.
I don't really know him. Do I want to know who he is? I've heard his name before.
I don't know who he is, but
I've heard his name more than once. He's an American commentator.
And he's a black man.
A news and political commentator, author, and lawyer. He's the co-founder of several nonprofit organizations and a 3-time New York Times bestselling author and a CNN host. Oh, okay, that's why.
And a white wife.
And an Emmy Award winner. A white wife.
Yep, and mixed kids. He had a white ex-wife too.
Oh.
And his kids, 2 kids.
A 2-time offender.
Yep, 2 white kids.
That's
fine. Mixed. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
No,
we ain't got nothing wrong with that, but we just, we're just trying to, that's how you get the background. Right. You got to kind of understand where your point of views come from a little bit.
Where he's coming from.
That kind of help us.
Yeah. Okay. All right, well, don't apologize for anybody but yourself.
Right.
Okay?
That's all you could do.
Yourself.
Nobody want to hear that shit.
No one else. Like, come on now.
Apologizing.
Get the hell out of here.
Boy, bye.
Forever. I don't know. Did you hear it's been like trending the girl that lost weight because her boyfriend, I guess, told her that he wouldn't marry her unless she did?
No.
Oh, well, it went viral because he said that he wanted to marry her, but not until she lost weight. And so she lost weight. And then she posted the after pictures and during pictures, and that she was in a wedding dress because
Hmm.
she got married. Was it motivation, or like, what do you think that was? How would you feel if you were dating somebody and you were overweight and they told you that they would like to marry you one day, but you need to lose weight first? Do you feel like, okay?
You're not accepting me for who I am.
Right.
Okay, well, sometimes somebody needs tough love is all some people need.
Right, that's
So
fine.
maybe he was just saying he knows deep down inside she probably wanted to lose weight because
Right.
I mean, from my thinking, most women that are overweight want to lose weight.
Of course.
So he said, just saying what nobody else probably would, and she loves him so much, and he said that, and he's everything to
So she
her,
did it.
so she did it. So I
Right.
don't feel like, even if it depends on how he said
The
it.
way he said it. If he said it in a way that wasn't,
Did she marry him
harsh.
still?
Yeah, they got married.
Okay,
So for
well,
her it was fine.
that was absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, of course, people are gonna have something to say all the time,
Yeah,
especially the fucking ones that ain't gonna get their ass up there and lose that fucking weight. I
right.
mean, some people do love you for who you are. There's somebody for everybody. No problem with that. You could be overweight, you could be underweight, you could be this, that, and the third. But people like what they like.
The only thing I was just saying was, you can love me and be with me overweight, but you can't love me and marry me if I'm overweight.
I don't think
I
it
mean,
was
that's just
that
how it
deep.
sounds.
I
But
know.
I'm sure he did it for motivation for her and everything like that. And she got motivated and she lost that weight and she got her man. They got
Yeah,
married. And that's cool. It's just a lot of back and forth about it.
of
Like, of
course.
course, it's social media and everybody
Mm-hmm.
has something to say.
Of course. My ass is really hurting on this fucking wooden chair.
Well, don't sit in it.
I've been dancing since I felt better, so it's okay. I
You've
got a
been
lot of cushion
dancing.
back there anyways, y'all. So sometimes it don't
Okay.
bother me. But
Nobody
after
really
a
asked
while
you
of
that.
sitting, I mean, I'm just saying because I thought about it. And
Mm-hmm.
like when you sit on certain chairs, like
Mm-hmm.
when people are big or overweight or whatever, they be sitting down on chairs and all their body be off the side.
Yeah.
But like me, I'm just slim. And when I sit down, sometimes I got a little bit of ass that hangs over. It depends on the size of the chair. Not really. Not in this one.
I don't think anyone I don't think anyone asked you that. Nobody.
Oh gosh. I know I'm feeling better, y'all.
Yeah?
I was just
Is it time to go? Are we done?
I think we're done
Are we
here.
done?
I
I
think
mean,
we're
or you want to just say some
done.
more shit?
No, I don't
Are you
want to
done?
say any more
Or did you
shit.
want to call Marlena back?
No, she didn't respond, so I'm not calling her back.
Oh.
I text her twice, and that's we'll have to check in with her later. You guys would definitely love to chat with
But
her.
don't you I hate if somebody calls me or I call them and they don't answer and then they text me back. What the fuck did you call me for? If you can't even respond.
I'm that type of
Oh
person.
yeah, you do it all the time.
It just depends on what I'm doing.
Whatever. Like
That's
she
not
she
true.
just called you. You immediately text her back. But now she's too busy to text back, but she had the time to dial your number.
I know. But sometimes you just
I
literally start doing shit.
I
You
don't
can
want to
put your
hear it.
phone down and you start doing
Nope,
shit.
nope, nope.
Come on
Nope,
now.
nope, nope. You do it all the time.
I
You
don't.
do it all the time.
I always
Or maybe
respond
you
to
just do it
you.
to me. I
No,
don't know. Maybe
that's
you just
not
do it
true.
to me.
You?
Oh,
I
I'm on the
always
well,
respond.
sometimes you say I'm on the other line. Okay, I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm not that important for you to pick up the phone.
No, that's
Since you're on the other
respectful
line,
enough.
just run your goddamn mouth. Anyway, that
That's not
wraps up
true,
the show.
y'all.
That wraps up the show. Thank you for listening. We
Mm-mm-mm.
really appreciate the first time and the last time listeners, and we hope that you guys decide to
Ooh,
return. Ugh.
she's
We hope
spicy.
you decide to return, What?
Caliente.
Whatever. Your
Spicy.
ass is spicy.
Ooh.
Ugh. Anyway, go ahead and follow, rate, review, subscribe to the podcast. You can listen to us wherever the fuck you want. You're listening to us now, so I guess whatever
Right.
platform that is, keep using it.
She
Keep
probably
using
needed a
it.
drink. You should have had a drink.
I need a
We've
drink.
been completely sober
Where's the
today.
drinks?
I mean, shit, I had everything that you could ask for, but you didn't
What the
ask.
fuck?
So we did this
So
thing
you're gonna
completely
now
sober.
ask me if I want to drink at the fucking end?
I had wine, I had champagne, I had vodka, I had eggnog.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, shit. And I had
Thanks.
whiskey. Bam.
Oh, thanks. 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 She wants to offer me the shit at the end when I'm gonna fucking go home. That's why she offered it. So she doesn't have to give it to me. But guess what?
She could still have it
She's
to
gonna
go.
make me a drink. I'm going to drink a drink before I leave here.
That's fine.
I'm going to drink.
That's
The
cool.
fuck? Anyway.
We might be doing a little short something this week coming up as well, just because I just feel a little bit
Oh,
spicy. So
spicy,
we'll
spicy.
see y'all
We
in a few days.
whatever. We might be on YouTube eventually.
We will.
We keep saying that, but just keep checking. We do have stuff on there, but it's just the show, but there's no visual. But if you just keep looking, one day maybe you might get lucky and see a fucking video.
Yep.
How about that?
Yeah. So hit
How
us
about that?
up. Hit us up.
If you
Make
got any
sure you
questions,
share, right?
yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Do all that.
Yep.
Do all that.
Enjoy your week. Be blessed, guys.
Oh yes. Be blessed. And we really appreciate you. And that wraps up this week's episode of Sisters Without Filters. Until
Thanks for
next time, thank you for
listening.
listening. Give me a drink. Fuck.